Josh Grant was born and raised in Surrey, BC. He began to write while traveling in Canada. When he returned, he finished an English degree at SFU and started mashing strange words, sounds, and pictures together into arts of various kinds, mostly incoherent. His words have appeared in ampersand, arsenic lobster, emerge, and ditch. That's pretty impressive. Thank you, Josh.
And it's a mix of, it's a scientific description of how hearing works and top 50 Hollywood rumors of all time. Work together water, a solid such as earth, parts of the ear, will trace the path of a sound. You first need to understand just what sounds hearsay ballooned into. This pressure ballooned into vibrations which pulled in particles even further out. In Weimar, Germany, the two actresses were said to have caught him in bed with men several times. Working together a liquid such as water, a sultry half-lisp, and a verse of classic doggerel, you understand one of the most remarkable things about this. The original source is said to be floating about and renowned in Hollywood for oral sex. It's easy to move the air particles around. This creates a drop in pressure, which pulls in the atmosphere, moves the air particles around it. I heard that he was caught in bed with men several times. In fact, the best, from its original source all the way to your brain, a vibrating liquid such as water. He slept with pretty much every woman and man in Hollywood and asked men to extinguish their cigarettes on his chest and in his ear. Imagine the whole thing as a kind of conspiracy. It is possible that the more liberal environment pulls in particles even farther out. They work together, move the air particles around them which collide with the particles in front of them which collide, and so on. This is a cop's idea of what people do. The autopsy splashed cold water on the rumor. There's one last one in the series. In touch. It's a lot less loud than last time. I feel that in touch, I feel electricity, resources, and information. The most sensitive areas of your body are your face, phone, and feet. Numb, disconnect me. I did not know that rattlesnakes use their skin to feel the body heat of other animals. I have come home to interconnected devices. Probably got 3 more. This is called Sand. I read it in my open mic, I think, an earlier version. For now, perhaps, her home is unearthly, fused at the west and forgotten. Terrace deserted, dust, sun's dove, just a mask and naked a cobra to look at across the hills. In sand, Thompson woos and worships the plains, that emptiness that is chosen to blend time and sand, and yet the return is retold and celebrated. Its two halves combined. It is telos in bad Greek, and finally buried. The notorious sand takes time to shame, lies in creases, sticking past the welcome limit. It draws her in to listen or withdraw, into scratchy grass palpitating. Like her, sand is girlish, curled. This is called It and the other one. I think it's in that too. It is useful to know the name of over 100 angles, and it knows them. While the other one rots like a lemon rots from the inside out, it does not. It is ultra-modern. It never hesitates. Though its form is mutable, it stayed an arrow, through air and stuck and made its presence known. A bloodless rupture in the airwaves. When my mother felt the shock, she phoned me up to see if I was all right. Yes, a mother that can worry will worry. The other one was left behind to spalt and salt, changing 72 times per minute, nostalgic for a dream it had once. Me too. Anyway, this is the last one I'm going to do, I think, and it's in there. It's one of my favorite ones I've done. It's also from erotica. It's less sexy. I promise. It's called The Changeful Region. I live with coal, salt, cocoa, my sad love. The coal beams, my sad roof sinks. Most days the door wakes up to rain. Sudden milk comes down. I document, witless, swollen, alternating. At 35 RPM, eyeballs shake doors to bone and dust. This is my strange kingdom, and when I ask for the simplest meal, boredom, vegetables, devotion, my sad love comes of little birds in oil. Little birds in oil, my sad love, I insist I must concentrate on my document. These are clinical gestures. These are precision lists of parts. Surrounded by a little finger, though she a tiny fidget with ovens full of summer, I don't answer invitations. And little birds in oil, my sad love, is it true here there is nothing still at all? My sad love, this is a changeful region.
Oh, yeah.